What's up, everybody? The Iceman here on this Friday. Yeah, guess what? We got a couple things to talk about, and tonight is TNA Hardcore Justice. Well, I'm looking at the card right now, and I know they're going to add to it. But I'll be honest with you, being a wrestling fan, and when I talk about wrestling, and it doesn't matter whether it's TNA or Ring of Honor or Lucha or the infamous WWE. I have an opinion on it. I say it. So I don't think the card is, you know, like what Hardcore Justice used to be back in the days. But anyhow, we're going to get into it. We're going to have a knockout titles match tonight with the champion Taryn Terrell, who is now a member of the Dollhouse. Let's not forget that. Against Brooke, and they still call her Tessmacher, which I don't understand because she's considered Brooke in TNA. Let's face it, with Jade and Marty Bell, there's no way Taryn Terrell is going to lose this title match. I honestly don't see Taryn Terrell losing anytime soon unless Jade and Marty turn on her. Now, she just joined them. It's not happening tonight. So look for Taryn Terrell to retain tonight, guys, for sure. All right, we also have TNA Tag Team Champions, the Hardy Boys and Davey Richards going up against the Revolution. Now, as we all know from the reports, and everybody's going to understand this, Jeff Hardy sustained a broken leg in a bike accident, but these are pre-taped before this happened. So, yeah, it's going to be a good match. And obviously, it's sort of funny because when you read about things on the internet and what happens about somebody, and you don't read the spoilers, the truth of something that you read without reading the spoilers sort of helps you out knowing what your outcome's going to be. And yeah, so TNA Tag Team Champions Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, and David Richards are going to end up defeating the Revolution tonight, in my opinion. But anyway, it's going to be a match. And then we had the pipe on a pole match with Drew Galloway against Low Key. It's going to be a good match to watch, I think. Believe it or not, it's not going to be a one-on-one match. I mean, in my eyes, we all know about the Beatdown Clan, and of course Galloway has his two backups, but this is how it is. This is life. But it looks to be a pretty good match overall. So then we have the TNA X Division title with our champion, Rockstar Spud, baby, going up against Kenny King and Mandrews, which is weird. Why is Mandrews, who is a friend of Spud, involved in this match? My opinion is Mandrews is there to help Spud overcome Kenny King, and I do believe that Rockstar Spud's going to end up retaining the title tonight, because if he didn't, I would be totally surprised, unless Mandrews turns heel. Now, who knows? Maybe Mandrews could turn into the Beatdown Clan, which I doubt. But anyway, then we have a stretcher match with our TNA World Heavyweight Champion Kurt Angle against, is he psychotic or not so psychotic, Eric Young. Pretty good match. I'll be honest with you, TNA can only put together so much, but and I'm thinking about looking at this card right now, and I'm saying, where's Bobby Roode? Where is Austin Aries? Where is Mr. Anderson? And I'm not saying they're not gonna be on the card. I don't know, but so anyway, that is the preview for Hardcore Justice for tonight on TNA Wrestling on Destination America. Other things going on in the world of professional wrestling, not a hell of a lot. I'm going to do a Google Hangout with someone tomorrow. Um, it will be announced tomorrow. There's just been so much stuff going on. And, I watched NXT today because I didn't get a chance to watch it on Wednesday because I was out at my sister's house in Portland and I had other things to do. But check out the Iceman's Wrestling Extreme Facebook page. And I put a video up there about an interview from the Today Show with Meredith Vieira with Vince McMahon about the Chris Benoit situation. It was like a 7-minute video. Watch it and then make your own opinion because you can tell there are lies involved in this whole video. And you can believe what you want. But if you watch this video and you watch the questions from Meredith Vieira to Vince McMahon and the response back, there's something that isn't right. Bottom line. Although, let me tell you, it's 8 years ago. Everybody's probably saying, well, forget it now. It's all over. It's all said and done. But something, the bottom line is, people need to get involved in this kind of stuff because when is it going to end? We've had a lot of deaths. And in that little time span, like 2000, I think it was 2003, was it? Or was it 2001, 2, or 3? Kurt Hennig died. And then we saw Eddie Guerrero die. And then a few years later, we saw Chris Benoit with the situation he did. So, I mean, it's a never-ending thing. We don't hear about anything too much lately. And that's a great thing. The bottom line, it's a great thing. But I think, to be quite honest with you, with what happened with Chris Benoit, it goes to show you that ever since then, something happened within that WWE circle, whereas they made numerous changes to the point where they were saying we can't keep having this happen. These things cannot happen in our company. It's destroying our company. And if you notice, since the Benoit incident, what has really happened within the WWE? So it proves that there was something going on because all of a sudden it stopped. I'm only giving my opinion, and I'm going to give a lot more coming soon on the Iceman's Wrestling Network. It's going to be more versatile. It's going to be more opinionated. It is going to be like rated R. So peace out, everybody. Have yourself a great Friday. Have yourself a great weekend. Watch TNA Hardcore Justice tonight. And we go from there. See you next time.